Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World. In the previous episode, we went for Vengeance, the life staff, to test out if we could build it into a paladin build, because this is actually a really good support weapon to increase your damage. But as I kind of want to make a paladin build where I'm a support build and not a damage build, it isn't the right fit for me, simply because we are lacking a whole lot of healing output. We're missing the gem and we're missing Blist. Basically, two of the most important aspects, like 27% that we're missing. And then I was thinking like, okay, we did a flail with life staff, and okay, that was fun. And I've been trying to play with Odo in my paladin build, so a little bit of support, and I was like, yeah, a flail, it just doesn't do it in PvP, you know? And I was like, why wouldn't I go for like sword and shield? There's a bunch of interrupts and stuns that you can get for PvP. And there's also like a lot of defense abilities that you can take for PvP as well, to make sure that your friendlies get a little bit extra defense out there while you actually provide proper healing with a proper life staff, right? And then we went with nature damage, convert the arboreal gem in it to actually do that little bit more damage. And I was like, well, we're still missing a weapon artifact. And I'm not really sure, can we fit in? I don't think we can. The round shields together with featherweight. Does that actually work? Because the round shield is a artifact that we actually still need to work on. So, Bastion. Let's pull this out. And yeah, you already have another armor artifact ready. So yeah, it doesn't work, or I need to remove featherweight and then just use Gladiator instead. But I'm losing a lot of armor this way, so I might actually try to test it out. And while I try to work this out, guys, I will show you where you can actually get your hands on Gladiator, because it's actually a pretty easy farm that you can. If you're a little bit safe, you can do on your own. The next artifact we want to go for is the Gladiator round shields, and it apparently should drop from these tribunal ice mammoths. Now, they are not really hard to beat, as they are a regular mob, but it appears that they can also drop nothing. But there are a couple here, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least that I can see. We do have a couple of these rock hollers and chameleons around us. So if you're gonna do this solo like I am right now, it is nitpicking, because yeah, if I pull one of those two, then I'm basically gonna pull both of them. But if you're wondering where I am here at the dredged landing, here right next to this pool over here. It's where you can find the ice ones. We've got a lightning over here. We've got the rock or elementals over here, or the fire ones over here. Like, we have all different types of mammoths over here, but it is the tribunal ice mammoths that we need. So yeah, let's farm and see if I can get my hands on that round shield and how long it's gonna take me. And here we go, guys. The second day I just joined Tony, got 4 kills in, and the Gladiator dropped for me. So really nice. This took way less effort than the finisher did. Like, holy crap, really nice. What do we need to do? Well, the first perk that we get is Jagged Spikes. When you're hit or block a hit from a melee attack, inflict bleed on your attacker, dealing 10% your weapon damage every second for 6 seconds. So 10% of, what would it be? 1,285? That's 128 damage every second for 6 seconds. 2-second cooldown to apply. So it means that if a dude keeps hitting me, it's not gonna reapply every time he hits. It's basically gonna reapply every 2 seconds. It also means that multiple targets hit me, then they can get stacks as well, but it's 2 seconds in between. So what do we need to do? No PvP this time. When equipped, defeat annoyed Acacian enemies in the Elysian Wilds. When equipped, defeat Varangian Knight enemies in the Glacial Tarn. And defeat Ancient Guardian enemies in the Glacial Tarn. So we are gonna need to do an actual like dungeon with this one. And if I'm gonna need to do a dungeon, I'm definitely gonna bring the flail, because the flail has more, because we already have a tank that is bringing the stuns and the overall well, the defense that a tank brings, and the threat that a tank must bring. I don't need to equip sword and shield. I can just switch out to my mace and then just bring the supports that I do healing and extra damage and resistances that way, right? And this is actually pretty cool, like the support paladin build, mainly focusing on healing. You can actually switch easy between PvP and the PvP role. Just equip a sword or equip a mace for PvE and a sword for PvP, so you can actually do some stuns and blocks. And this is what is actually making me kind of exciting. Like, this is really fun. So yeah, what we need to do first, the first objective is annoy Acacian enemies in the Legion Wild, and I have a feeling that we're gonna find them in the Isle of Zurvan over here. So let's head out and see if we can find some. Okay, so what I can tell on the map, it's supposed to be here somewhere, but the only thing I can actually really find here is the monkey. Oh no, we've got another enemy, right? We've got another enemy up top. We've got another enemy up top. I think of the name, I think it's the actual flower that we're gonna need to defeat. So that would be the flower up here. Annoyed Acacia. Acacia sounds like a flower, right? No, that's the Great Lotus. 43 meters. So it is supposed to be here on the map. That is the monkey. Annoyed Acacia. Oh, he's here. It's one of the little monkeys. Okay, didn't know that. Okay. Well, good thing we figured it out sooner than later. So we do need to defeat one of the smaller monkeys here. Okay, let's bring in some support. People don't die anymore. And we should be able to hit them all together with Odo. Getting some AoE in there. Get up. Smack. Get some resistance up for the people here. Influence race missed. Probably a couple more I can join today. Annoyed Acacia. Acacia really sounds like a flower, though. Get some healing. Get some thrust. Get a beacon up. Whoa, don't fall off. Don't fall off. And there we go. Acacia defeated. Nice. So that is one pretty easy quest, as there is always some people farming here. If you're coming here solo, it's gonna be a difficult quest, guys. It is not something, well, it might be something that you can actually do solo, but I wouldn't recommend it at all. Like, this would not be something I would do solo. If I would come here right now and there wouldn't be anybody here, I would just wait here until other people are here before I actually undertake this one. Like, if it was one monkey, okay, I would consider it. It might be difficult and they might hurt, but as a healer, I'm pretty much, if I don't screw up, sure I can keep myself alive, even against, like, semi-bosses. But if it's 3 monkeys and they all stun me and I'm not able to actually heal, then no, I would not be confident being able to solo this. Here we go. Yo! Don't get pushed off now. Let's grab all the rewards. And that means that we need to go into the Glacial Tarn, guys. Now, I'm not really sure if that... Let's remove the marker. Imperium Forge, Glacial Tarn. That's the new dungeon, of course. Let's use the fast travel. Yeah, we need to go home first for that. Recall the house. Yeah, let's use the fast travel. And see where we can get these... knights and these guardian kills. When you're looking for a tank for around 45 minutes, guys, and DPS start leaving your group because they don't want to wait any longer, what happens? Well, you get 2 tanks and 2 DPS. Oh, that is just ridiculous. But we got a group going, guys, so yeah, let's go in. Let's see what we can receive here. I'm gonna go group and then thanks for joining. And let's get this one done. See where we can find these enemies that we actually need to beat. Let's heal everybody up. And apparently it's the regular mobs that we can see in here. So we already got a taskmaster over here. I do need the kills for my quest though, so we should be able to pull everything to us. Just do it like this. They should keep following us. And spin and win. And Protector of the Ancient Spring. I cannot see the actual quest marker though. Journal? Is it not pinned? Pin. There we go. So Ancient Guardian enemies. So these were 4 Ancient Guardians. Let's keep this quest up. To actually see when we are beating Varangians and when we are beating Ancient Guardians. So 4 at the start. That is a good start for this quest. Alright, so 20 Ancient Guardians done. Now we just need to find those Varangians. And I'm not the only one. Mukasa is also on the quest. I guess by now everybody is just waiting for the mutations, and the only reason that people are just gonna do this dungeon when it's not mutation mode is basically for the quest, right? I'm pretty lucky that I am able to find some people, because everybody's just farming the mutation that is right now alive. So if you find an artifact and you kind of want to work on well, basically the quest, and it says that you need to go into a dungeon, it's better to just wait with that quest till you actually got the mutation up. Yeah, the ancient is done. And I'll bring you guys back once we find these Varangians. And here we go. So not right after the first boss, but closely after the first boss is where the actual Varangians start spawning. So let's see if we can get 20 kills in one dungeon, guys. Should be rather possible. Don't think they can make the quest that... Well, in other games I've seen quests where you need to run multiples for one dungeon to actually get quests done. But I don't think they designed this... designed it like this in New World. We'll have to see. And it seems like we're gonna easily get these kills done. We got 2 more over here, and I do believe, as I just noticed, we got 2 more on the right. So should be fairly easy. Let's get a heal over here. And quickly go, 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 go. Go, go, go. No, don't pop it. Should be able to move forward now. All the plates are covered. 2 more. Let's go. There we go. Completed, guys. So I'm gonna finish this run of this glacial tarn. It was always I lost the name till I had to look at the top of my screen, and then it actually popped up. And then we're going to the kiln. Check out all the stats that actually come with this shield. And check out what we are actually gonna place on this shield. But yeah, like I said before, it kind of gives me like really, really low elemental and physical resistances. And I did notice that because of my build now, even my talents are kind of messed up. Respec, can I... Oh, I can actually go... Okay, so I can go for 100. That is nice. And actually go for 500. Oh, I can actually go for this much. That is cool. Okay. So if we would do an arboreal gem into... I think, did I have an Odo? Did I have a gem slot? Yeah, we could go arboreal in here. Like I did with the necklace. With the sword. And then actually do like way more damage. That might be interesting. Makes so much fun. Like this is the first like real build crafting that I'm actually doing in the game. I'm having so much fun with it. Like, it's still a shame that they didn't really, like, go for, like, a raid concept with these 2 dungeons. It would be such a nice idea. Like, I still don't get it. Like, they have the means to actually... Yeah, you need to do this dungeon, and you need to do this expedition, and then you can go into the portal to actually do a raid. And if you got 5 people from the left and 5 people from the right, you come together and you get a raid group of 10 people that actually go inside and do a raid, right? It's still a fun concept. Just feel like it's a little bit of a missed opportunity. I don't think I'm the only one that actually feels like that. So here we go, guys, at the Gypsum Kiln. We've got jagged spikes when you're hit or block a hit with a melee attack. Inflict bleed on your attacker, dealing 10% of your weapon damage every second for 6 seconds. That is gonna be, of course, the sword or the flail that we're gonna use, and not our life staff, as we were looking into it earlier. We got diminishing shield bash and fortifying shield rush. So the shield is actually designed to be played with a sword and not with a flail, because there's 2 weapon perks on her for sword and shield, and not for flail and shield. And we got Keely Empowered, gain 10% in power for 5 seconds. So I am using diminishing shield bash, reduces the non-consumable buff durations for enemies hit by shield bash by 47%. And then I am using fortifying shield or shield rush. After hitting a target with shield rush, gain fortify, increasing armor by 35% for 6 seconds. That is actually a lot of fortify that you can actually get on yourself. So that's actually pretty cool. Now for the perks, I'm kind of doubting between 2, and basically the both that I'm picking, I cannot put on them, because I got them both in my inventory, and it seems I cannot put them on here, and that is peculiar. I have slash protection here, receive 15% less slash damage, because basically if I am a healer, what the train of thought is, like, stuff that is gonna come after me is usually well, basically sword and shields, a lot of rapiers, a lot of great swords, not a lot of axes though, but from all the damage that I can think, basically slash damage is the one that I die the most of, I think, overall. So I kind of want to have a lot of slash damage resistance. Kind of talked about this in my previous video. So I was thinking like, okay, let's put this one on. Crafting item with an attunement to the slash protection can be used when crafting amulets. Oh, okay, so there's maybe a different one. And then I was thinking like refreshing move. Can be used when crafting weapons. The shield is considered a weapon, right? Like, is there another weapon that is blocking me from getting refreshing move on here? Let's see, what can we actually put on here that might be interesting, because it is showing the list craft mod specific type, right? We got abyssal conditioning, arboreal, enchanted, so light and heavy attacks deal more damage. Enchanted ward, can we put enchanted ward? 2 to 4% damage from light and heavy attacks, less damage. Flame conditioning, frost condition, hated, keen, luck. Refreshing, no. Sturdy, stamina damage while blocking, sure footing, and vicious. The only one that I find interesting is enchanted or vicious. Now I wonder if vicious actually works. Vicious actually works with the bleed from the shield. Does bleed contribute? Holy crap! Does bleed contribute from vicious? So would it do more damage? And I'm not really... this is a tough one. Like, the 2 perks that I actually wanted to use, I can't use. That is really... I think the overall light and heavy attacks deal more damage. Kinda can... Because frosted condition is purely, like, that's specific, right? Same as flame. Enchanted wards. Less damage taken though. Might be a good one because I'm using it as like a protection for myself, right? Movement speed while blocking. Reduces the pull and push distance against you by 20%. Might be good as well. Yeah, I think I'm going with enchanted. If I want to work it into... That is dumb. That is dumb that the one perk, the perks I want to. And I know there are shields with the perks that I am thinking of. Let's quickly check if I can find those resources. Defense, attribute, defensive, conditioning, offensive. Where the hell is it? No. I'm gonna need to look it up. I really have no idea which one it will blessed. Outgoing healing. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm looking for either. Hate it for tank build. 4-pole headshot. No. Vicious critical damage. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that is a peculiar one, guys. Generate less threat. Might be a dumb one. Yeah, let's go with enchanted. Light and heavy attack, steal, more damage. We can always change it up later. Because honestly, I do not believe that I am gonna be using this shield, guys. As you know, using this shield in the... I don't really get why the shield slot is actually an armor slot and not a weapon slot. It would make more sense if it was a weapon slot. But it is an armor slot because it's on the left side and actually contributes to your overall weight. And giving up on... Like, giving up on featherweight to actually get the physical reversion to 1,000 and using a regular shield is just... I don't know. We're gonna finish it anyway. We started a quest and we want to finish it. So I'm gonna go with one that Gladiator and enchanted. Yeah, there we go. Let's put enchanted on it. And later on, when there are maybe some niche builds that I can think of where we need specific enchants on that one, we can actually equip it. But for now, let's do equip. Let's put it in here and finish this quest, guys. Really nice. Another one finished. I do have to say, guys, I am pretty low at my coins, so it might be a while before I bring out the next artifact quests, because they're draining me. I gotta be honest, they're really like draining me. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna look for a shield that has anything that I kind of want to on a shield that I'm looking forward to. I still need a proper mace for better healing as a support, and I think the paladin build with all medium and then featherweights just is way better than the all light one, simply because of the elemental well, basically the resistances you can get from this one. And then if we would go, we got thwarting trip, we do want slash conditioning. I definitely need to look for a shield because I know there are shields with slash conditioning on it. I definitely want to go with all like slash conditioning, and then for instance enchanted wards on here. You see we already have a couple. Nature harnessing might be good, but I'd rather have health on here. We need to get rid of, like, I have a lot of work to do on the specific build that I want to make, guys, but hey, here and there we've got some artifacts to complete, and that is exactly what we did today. So I'm gonna sit my ass down here like I always do and end this episode up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression, my let's play here in New World, guys, or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.